you have a hat I want. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take a moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting her benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Now, I'm no expert on the workings of an airship. It seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees into matchwood. Our battle would end before it begins if the Enterprise can't weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it, there must be a way. A way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. By using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Now, mayhap not to you, old. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace. Which has been a cause for great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into an aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort. However hard Garuda blows. He blows pretty hard. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertaint, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time in the church. Well, Marquez met him. I suppose, whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies. A corrupted crystal has been his pet subject. As a result of these conversations that poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Old, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Okay. Well, I'm feeling better about the plan. Like, taking a blimp into a tornado seemed like, I don't know, like they didn't think it through enough. Yes, let us leave the landing area so that we can enter it again from the other side. Do a little gate hopping. Toolda! Like, really, an airship seemed like the worst way to get to Garuda. I really feel like we should use, like, a tank shaped like a horseshoe crab, you know? There's gotta be a better plan than fly into a tornado. But what do I know? I'm just an adventurer. Whoop! Mimi gum. To dry bone. And I stretch and pop. I've been on time a lot recently. And I feel like I've been doing all my adventuring at night. Like, if the day-night cycle is always at the same time, is it like the 2 hours between like 4:30 and 6:30 a.m. that are nighttime? Maybe it's 4 and 6, because I do think I see a little daylight at the end. Because that's going to be a bummer for the series if we never see the sun. Would remind me of my old working days. It's something that always bothered me about Animal Crossing. Like, I was so busy during the daylight hours that I could never actually see the sun in a video game. That was depressing. So come to think of it, maybe there's a setting I can change on my end? There an always day setting? General. Target, filters, character. I don't know. This is something for me to look up at another time. Yep. You in here? This area is always so confusing. Like, there's this cluster of different buildings right here, and I can never figure out which one has the guy I need to talk to. Is he on the roof? I don't see him up there. But that doesn't mean he's not there. You make it seem like he's right here. Alright, help me out here, fat chocobo. No, he's definitely down. It's not Oroldus, is it? Hello, people? Sawed off, I ain't got time for you. Okay, fair. Fair. Sodding right off. Aha! Another entrance to the building I was just in. About back here. Absolutely the worst. And it wasn't in here. It was in here. Okay. Why, yes, I'm Professor Lambert. Lambertaint, sorry. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals, truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Yes, give me the hat.